I'm here with my bestie right here, Stella. And I just want to address something. Anyone I posted with that is a guy is strictly friends.
I can confirm.
Can confirm, trust me.
Especially my brother, guys.
So after weeks of speculation, Txunamy has finally let slip the real reason she dumped Brooks, and trust me, the story is even juicier than the internet imagined. At first, everyone thought it was just a regular breakup, some teenage drama, a little heartbreak, and they'd both move on. But nope, the timeline of events tells a completely different story, one that looks more like a messy love triangle than a clean split. The whispers really started when Txunamy began posting those cryptic TikToks, you know, the ones where the captions feel like they're speaking directly to someone without ever saying their name. Fans immediately caught on, flooding the comments with questions like, "What did Brooks do?" and "Girl, spill already." It was obvious she wasn't just sad about a breakup, there was shade involved. And then, like magic, Brooks pops up in a video with Sky. No time to breathe, no cooling off period, just straight from being Txunamy's boyfriend to being seen with another girl. The timing couldn't have looked worse, and fans didn't hesitate to piece the puzzle together. To them, it wasn't a coincidence, it was a dead giveaway. The theory of Brooks cheating spread like wildfire, and once people ran with it, there was no turning back. Now, here's where things really spiraled. Sky herself tried to clear the air, saying everyone was overreacting and that she and Brooks were literally just friends. But her explanation came off so defensive that it only made fans more suspicious. Then Brooks added fuel to the fire with his own Instagram story, where instead of being chill about it, he sounded way too pressed.
Really much to it. I don't like her.
People couldn't ignore the way he over-explained, and one comment that blew up basically summed it up. If it was just a collab, why do you sound guilty? Just when it seemed like the situation might settle, boom, the Uber video surfaced. Sky's arm appeared suspiciously close to Brooks, almost like it was wrapped around him, and the internet completely lost it. People started calling them out left and right, saying it was proof they were more than just friends. Sky responded again, claiming it was a packed car and their arms were just overlapping, but by then, no one cared about the explanation. The damage was done, and the cheating narrative only got stronger.
When I posted with that is a guy is strictly friends.
I can confirm.
Can confirm, trust me.
Especially my brother, guys.
Especially, bro, we were literally not stuck in the Uber, like there was no movement.
It was supposed to be, like, it was supposed to be 2 people in the back and we had 4 people.
Yeah, we had 4 people, so my arm was like behind him, that's literally all.
Yeah, my arm was behind.
Yeah, we had everyone's arms around each other, there was no room for any of us. So, him and Txunamy.
And then came the biggest twist yet. Sky's spam account, where she's supposed to post random, personal little clips, suddenly threw gasoline on the fire. She uploaded a video hinting that she had a crush. Normally that wouldn't raise eyebrows, but considering the timing, fans instantly assumed she was talking about Brooks. And the second people started connecting the dots, the video vanished, deleted. Which, of course, only made people more suspicious. If it wasn't about Brooks, why take it down?
It's a video that I had posted on my spam and it had got a lot of views and I deleted it, and it wasn't because there was no comments saying anything like that. I was deleting because it was me talking about having a crush on someone, and a lot of people were assuming who it was in the comments, so I took it down and I privated it, not for any other reason.
The drama escalated even further when some fans claimed the deleted video had another layer, that Sky was being accused of saying something offensive in it. She came forward and denied that, saying her words were twisted, but honestly, that explanation only distracted from the original problem, the crush. People couldn't shake the idea that she was hinting at Brooks all along. For Txunamy, that was the final straw. She revealed that the breakup wasn't about one specific moment, it was about a buildup of shady behavior. The constant defensiveness, the way Brooks showed up with Sky right after the breakup, and the way every explanation seemed to create more drama than it solved, it was too much. She admitted she couldn't trust him anymore, and that's why she cut ties for good. Now, fans are tearing the situation apart. Some are dragging Brooks for moving on suspiciously fast, others are painting Sky as the girl who's always too close for comfort around other people's boyfriends. One viral comment even said Sky has a pattern of being flirty and touchy with guys who are already taken, and that's why so many people don't believe her innocent act. Not too long after, Sky stirred the pot even more when she casually posted a clip with Aiden, lying across him with the caption, "Anyways." And honestly, the timing could not have been more suspicious. That was the exact same period people were whispering that Aiden and Ari were getting close, so when Sky appeared cozy in that video, fans instantly connected it to a bigger pattern. By the time Brooks was spotted in her content, nobody looked at her as just another collaborator. They saw her as someone who keeps sliding into situationships that already look complicated. And once people think you've got a pattern, it's nearly impossible to convince them otherwise. Meanwhile, Txunamy wasn't just sitting in the background letting the rumors run wild. As the Sky and Brooks buzz grew louder, she hopped on TikTok with one of those classic, "I'm not worried about other girls" type of posts. It was basically her way of saying she wasn't threatened, that no one could compete with her. On the surface, it came across as confidence, but fans immediately started dissecting every frame. Her comments were flooded with people hinting she was shading Sky, especially since the timing lined up perfectly with Sky being spotted around Brooks. It was one of those situations where you claim you're unbothered, but deep down, you're showing you've seen everything. And that's what fueled the next wave of debate. Was Txunamy truly unbothered, or was she throwing slick shade while trying to keep her cool? Because if nothing really was happening, why even bother posting something like that? Her vibe said, "I could never," but the subtext had fans doubling down on their theories that Sky was creeping too close for comfort. But here's the twist, some fans aren't convinced any of this is real at all. One viral comment pointed out that half of these influencer relationships seem staged anyway, designed purely to farm clout. Think about it, Paul was hyping up a fake situationship before suddenly revealing a girlfriend. Jackson and Embry were teasing each other for weeks before she randomly pivoted to Aiden.
Everything but head, I don't want your dirt. I don't want that shit. Matter of fact, I want your friend, I'm allowed to switch. Really tired of being in the studio, bro, I'm about to quit. Somebody call my A&R now, tell them get me out of here, cause I'm about to flip.
And Madden was acting flirty with Ryan Roy just before moving on to the next storyline. It's a formula, and it works every single time. Tease a pairing, get the edits flowing, let fans ship you, and boom, you're trending. And that's why people are now questioning if Brooks and Txunamy played the same game. Let's not forget, they were always sprinkling little hints, sharing initials, pushing their ship name, posting flirty clips that had fans overanalyzing everything. It kept them in the spotlight, and fans ate it up. So when the breakup came, it didn't just feel like heartbreak, it felt like a season finale plot twist. Half of the internet screamed, Brooks cheated, while the other half said, they were never even real. If it really was just for clout, then this cheating scandal might not be a scandal at all, but rather the next chapter in the storyline they built together. At this point, it's less about whether Brooks and Sky are just friends, and more about whether Txunamy pulled the plug because she caught Brooks slipping, or because the script needed a new twist. And until Txunamy actually spells it out herself, we're all stuck wondering if she really dumped him over Sky, or if there's still another reveal waiting to drop.